I watched I think it was a short documentary about 20 minutes long. They're describing that these these viruses are going to be something more, and every 10 to 20 years, they think. What's your thoughts kind of on that? So if they're saying that, say, SARS, MERS, COVID, there are other people, like, say, in the public that don't understand diseases at all, that people that have no medical background or don't even watch the news, and they're like, what is this virus? It's COVID. We've never ever had anything like this before. But like you just, like, I agree with you. 1918, we had the Spanish flu, and we had bubonic plague before that. We had all sorts of things over the last thousands of years. But some scientists are theorizing that as our world is getting more populated and airplanes and transportation is going faster, our trade is connecting people more and more, and they're saying something like 10 to 20 years, they think some type of pandemic disease is going to happen. What's your kind of thoughts, I guess, on that?
Yeah, and I mean, as I kind of alluded to earlier, just every year there are individuals that are dying, and they're dying of new viruses that get out there, but they may not be successful enough to spread as quickly and successfully as SARS-CoV-2 has. So we're dealing with this on an ongoing basis with different diseases. It's just that every maybe certain number of years is where it becomes a larger outbreak and maybe an epidemic, and then from there a pandemic. And so I think it was just only a matter of time, and there were many individuals that were kind of predicting that this was going to occur because of all of the different things that you mentioned just now. We're just making the conditions just right with all of our international trade, all of the ways that we bring the world to us in many ways. And the fact that our population is growing so vastly because our medical care overall in general is improving. And we just don't have enough space for this. There's so many areas like India and other places that are so highly populated. And New York, I mean, there's just, I lived over there, and so I know how nice it is to have private space, which is kind of not very heard of in the southern area. These are things that are just going to continue to be an issue as time goes on. And I don't know if it's necessarily that these viruses are going to become more and more successful, but I think that there's a chance, as we continue in the direction that we're going with our trajectory, that those successful viruses could end up having more successful ability to spread. It's perhaps true that could occur. I don't think it's a matter of if, but when that we'll be dealing with this again. And I hate to say it, it's so pessimistic. And I don't like to be pessimistic because I like to be optimistic, just like anybody else, full of faith. I just know that we're going to continue seeing this on an ongoing basis.